After some minor discoveries and spending the night in relative safety in the abandoned Ironwood Company fort on Viridian, this uncharted new continent, the party was given a rather rude awakening as the sound of banging came from the main gate. Those who went to investigate found a small group of armed and armored horsemen. Their leader, in fine clothes and armor, dismounted, giving a preposterously flamboyant bow and then asking to be let in. He seems to sport a more Taelic complexion and likewise has that southeastern Almoran accent that someone in your party also seems to boast.
Who could that be?
Bread.
Yeah, it's totally bread.
He's just looking up at the group. He just barely made his request that you allow the Lord of Rostreach, as he called it, to enter your keep.
What is your business here?
My
My business is to sell these baguettes.
My lords and ladies, I would simply ask that you allow me to come inside and break bread with you. You see, these are my lands, and you trespass upon them. I simply wish to wonder what your business is.
Is Iris with us?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for her to say something.
Iris is going to stay silent until there's an intelligible thought to respond to.
Damn right she is.
Sarako, immediately upon seeing that these people are Taelic, he's going to run down to the stables and saddle up his horse really quick so that he can greet them
Astride.
from horseback.
Well, as Sadako's leaving the room, Kai is going to ready her crossbow and we'll put it through the... we'll put it through the window just in case. Just in case.
On the windowsill,
Oh my god.
in case the motorcade comes into the courtyard.
From her stony knoll.
Are you gonna kill JFK?
Oh, does Allie not know that?
You gotta listen to the show, Ellie.
Anyways,
I'm working my way through it.
Anyways, and before, as Sadako's leaving the room, Kai will say, "Be careful," in a little sing-songy tone as she does so, and readies her crossbow.
Do we know if the fort was just something that was taken by the Ironwood Company, or was it officially...
Oh, no. It was built by y'all.
Okay.
I mean, not you, but yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I don't know what you mean, your land. This is Ironwood property.
As far as I know, the Ironwood Company has not inhabited this fort for many a year.
We're occupying it now.
Well, that is true. But you see, I have occupied it before.
You weren't here when we got here.
Ooh.
No, that is also true. But you see, I simply wish to parley with you. I do not want things to grow, not so amiable.
You don't want things to be amiable?
No, you misunderstand. I think at this point, Sirocco is saddled up and approaches the gate, and the lot of you hear these hoofbeats and turn to see him.
Excellent.
As Sarako approaches the gate, he'll say,
Arnor, please open the gate. I will talk with him, smooth everything over. But I cannot see him while he is there. So open it enough for me. You can close right after. It's fine. I know these people. They are Taelic like me. I do not know them, but you know.
It's fine, Sarako. We could take them anyways if they chose to be a nuisance. And Arnor will open the gate.
This man who had been addressing you promptly saddles up back on his horse, but will not enter the courtyard as he sees the gate open and the silhouette of Sirocco standing there on his horse, the sun shining down from behind him.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
over his wide-brimmed hat and half cape.
Gorgeous.
Exactly. And as the gate raises up and this man becomes visible to Sarako, Sarako will take his hat off, place it across his chest, and give a bow from atop his horse. And in Taelic will say, I am Sarako Castellan.
Bastillero and heir of House Castellan. With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
You speak, my fair Bastillero, he says, doing the same gesture with his hat and giving the bow, and also conversing in Tailish. You have the pleasure of addressing Sir Iacamo Ross of House Ross. Believe me, I would not... No. I would not blame you if you have not heard of my noble house. Our lands and titles are home here on Viridian. We have not carried them over from Vranaros, as I assume one of your own standing has.
You assume correctly, my friend. Now, speaking from one Telic house to another, what can I do for you?
You see, my good sir, we are in the business, you might call it, of pilfering goods and offering services to those that need them. The goods for us, of course.
Now, what kind of services you offer? Do you offer services such as repairing giant holes in the wall?
No, my good sir, but we do offer services of protection, should something unfortunate befall you.
I see. So there are many dangers in these lands.
Oh, I could count many, and he kind of glances over his shoulder at his men.
Extortion.
Prompting his horse forward a few steps, Sirocco will speak not in a hushed tone, but slightly lower. And he says, if I am being totally honest, we do not have many goods for you to pilfer. But I do not see why we could not be allies. You see, we are new here to Viridian, but we do have the backing of the Ironwood Company, and I think this could provide the most lucrative alliance for House Ross. I propose that with your help, we establish a foothold here, complete our missions, and we share in some of the bounty with you.
Perhaps, my friend from House Castellan, though I did espy your sorry company coming in yesterday evening. There are a lot of you, sick and tired, as it were, at least to my understanding. Perhaps you have already fortified yourselves within the honor hall and made preparations for war, but I do not believe it so. You have horses. You have a pair of carracks. I believe it would be amenable for you in this situation that you relieve them into our care for the time being, and we will take that as a front for your protection payment for now. Again, should trouble befall you.
Sirocco, what's he saying?
I yell from on top of the wall.
He say these lands... Turning around... He say these lands are very dangerous, and he offer protection. You understand?
Yeah.
Do you understand how this work? This is,
I see the others in your company are not as versed in the vibrant and noble tongue of our people.
No, they... And switching back to Talek.
Turning back around.
No, they... There are a few among them which do speak our beautiful tongue. Most of them do not, and therefore I must communicate in a more base form of language, namely Fellish. But I get by. I think they understand me most of the time. But one moment, I must converse with them because I cannot make decisions without consulting the company. Of course, you understand.
Oh. No, excuse me. I had taken you at your word that you were a bastillero of House Castellan. Surely you do not need to debase yourself with the opinions of ones such as them.
Now, while their opinions may be more or less optional, they do come with certain backing. It is true I am the Bastillero of House Castellan, but I am also committed to the Ironwood Company, and the Ironwood Company and House Castellan have a good relationship for now, and I would not want to endanger that relationship. You see, it benefits my house greatly that I am on good terms with the company. So,
Well, perhaps it would be better if you had good terms on with House Ross. For you see, the company has not had a foothold in the Reach, nor Viridian for, as I said, many a year. However, we know these lands well through and through. If the company continued to not have a foothold on Viridian, I believe that might benefit the both of us, wouldn't you say? Or at least we could come to an arrangement where it would benefit the both of us.
and could we not come to an arrangement where I could be on good standing with both the Ironwood Company and House Ross? Are they two mutually exclusive?
I apologize. I believe the difference is inconsolable. You see, when I address a man, I prefer to see only one face.
Ryan, very quickly, how many people are with him?
You spy 6 others on horseback. They are not as ornamentally decked out as this man, though they are much better put together. In fact, they have actual armor and actual weapons.
Not ornamental.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Kai obviously can understand Talik, but I'm wondering,
You're pretty far away.
are there? Okay, that's why I was wondering if I could pick up anything or
Not really. Only when Sirocco yelled back to the others on the wall did you kind of pick up what he was saying a little.
While this is all going on, Arnor has made his way down, but is kind of waiting until the talk is over to make a show of face kind of thing.
On the wall, Iris whispers something to Captain Areas, and he slinks away and back inside the honor hall.
Based off of my own feelings, can I try to ascertain whether or not this guy is legit and House Ross is legit, or he's just kind of full of hot air?
Yeah, why don't you do a streetwise check? We'll do hard. That's 3.
That's great. I'll go ahead and I will use a story point to boost one of mine, to upgrade one of mine. I got 1 success and 3 threat.
He said that he made up his title basically when they got here. He's not like a landed lord or anything, though he has ascribed some sir title to himself. He's obviously, especially with the men behind him, and you surmise, no doubt, others that may have already worked their way inside or around the keep. He's a bandit, and this is a shakedown, obviously.
Yeah.
Shakedown.
Yeah. Well, that was the word that I didn't want to say out loud when talking back to Kel.
He looks at you expectantly.
You know what? I agree. It would be better to only deal with one face. So I wonder, how many faces are there amongst your men? How many of these conscripts are truly loyal to House Ross? I wonder, are these the sort of men whose allegiance could be bought? And perhaps someone of my stature, someone with deep pockets, might be looking to conscript a few of his own. I do not think that the Ironwood Company needs to take on all of your men. I think they need to take on you, Giacomo.
Why don't you roll? Let's do a contest here. This is going to be, I'll let you choose between negotiation and charm.
I like that you reverse Uno carded him.
reverse.
I will use charm just in case there's a setback die. Because I get to remove a setback die because I'm wearing a fine cloak in the form of my half cape.
For real? That's amazing.
Interesting.
You know what? I will, just for the sake of having you be able to use that ability, I'll give you a setback die. Because this is a pretty intimidating situation.
Yes, and I will remove that setback die
Nice.
because of my fine cloak.
Your cloak made all the difference.
It enhances his charm.
What difficulty is this?
None. It's a contest.
Okay, I'm gonna freak, dude. I'm gonna spend our last story point to upgrade one of mine because my charm's not great. I rolled 3 successes.
And his negotiation against your charm is 1 success and 2 advantage. So In this social situation, you inflict some strain on this guy, and he's kind of backing down.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a mustache, but he has this, kind of protruding chin beard that is kind of gross looking. And he strokes that into, a point. And he's like, it is a proposition, yes. With the backing of the Ironwood Company, I think House Ross could expand beyond the borders of Ross Reach. How much would you propose that you would pay? This would, of course, be on top of any protection we would offer you, and the accompanying fee.
I propose that we pay you in the form of your life and the life of any who would go to the grave with you willingly.
Dang.
That's going to definitely require another check.
Okay.
That will be coercion versus his discipline.
Ooh.
Ryan, would you say the rest of us at this point can tell that something is happening?
No, they're so collected.
To us, they're making jokes.
And the language is just so flowery and flowy.
They're just smiling. Yeah. Lily Sarako's like, I will slit your throat as you sleep. Something.
What'd you get?
I got 2 advantage.
Ooh.
Bad roll.
Yakumo got 2 success and 1 advantage. So he is not put off by your threat. And in response to that, he says, in other circumstances, it would be I imagine, a fair price. However, and he puts his fingers between his lips and he gives this sharp whistle. And that's from when inside the honor hall, where Arias had gone to kind of start getting the sick and injured together, from these cellar corridors, 6 more of these bandits storm up. And you can hear this commotion from inside the honor hall behind you as Yakumo just looks at you with this garish smile, Sorako. And then that door opens, and one of the bandits leads Captain Arias out. And you can see that very clearly and surmise what's going on inside.
So they snuck in while we were sleeping, or they were just surrounding us while we were distracted?
Yeah, who knows?
Okay. They're just there. That's all that matters.
Perhaps we can renegotiate. I do not think your offer is a bad one, though I would like to perhaps put a few stipulations upon it. What do you say, Bastiero of House Castellan? Are you open to renegotiate? Or is your stance final? Perhaps, Seracco, we can come to an arrangement of what perhaps a life is worth in silver.
Kel's got her sword out. As soon as she hears commotion inside, she's pulling her sword.
And you'll lock eyes with Captain Arias, and he holds a hand like Kevin Costner telling Superman to stop. And he gives that off in this look,
Hey.
this trademark
He's
look
like,
of
I am Kevin Costner. You are Superman.
You've seen that movie, right?
And what price would be suitable to you?
well, if the Ironwood Company's coffers are as, broad as you say, and your pockets are as deep as you make them out to be, I think 1,000 silver a week will procure our services and our protection well enough.
What has been Iris's reaction to all of this?
She's just standing next to Brett on the wall.
Where is Finn? Is Finn still inside in his locked room?
I'm assuming that's the case.
No one else has seen him.
Oh, we're all split up.
Looking Yakumo right in the eyes, he says, I see you have come prepared. Very well. Give me a moment, and I shall obtain your payment for the next 2 weeks' protection. And Sorako will just kind of back up into the gates.
Every step you take back, Yakumo on his horse will take forward. So if you back away, he'll pass through the threshold of the gate and enter the courtyard, and his men will follow.
How, where is Kel situated?
Still on the wall.
I'm up top on the wall still with Iris.
Sorako assessing the situation. Sorako, after he has moved back a bit, he turns and he looks up to the window where he sees Kai, crossbow at the ready, and he just gives the slightest nod.
And as soon as Kai sees this signal, she will shoot Lord Ross into the neck as she's been positioned for the last 30 minutes.
All right, that is long range, so that's 3 difficulty.
Okay, I rolled a success and then a threat.
With that, then, Chris, your crossbow bolt whips out of your crossbow and streaks down and smacks Iyakumo right in the, shoulder, collarbone, piercing right through this, ornamental armor into the chain and padded armor beneath. And he is kind of just blasted backward off his horse, and he falls outside the threshold of the gate as the horse rears up and charges past Sirocco and Arnor.
Sirocco will just immediately yell, "Close the gate!"
Am I near the...
Yeah, you are.
I'm doing whatever I have to do to close the gate.
Yeah.
Upon hearing Sirocco yell, "Close the gate," a bright, white as the sun light fills the great hall, and an eruption is exactly the same as the day before for all those who were in the room. Just erupts, stunning everyone in the great hall area. I don't know if it reaches out far enough to the guard who's holding Aurelius hostage, but at least just the great hall reverberates this great sound throughout the background.
All right, everyone, roll initiative.
We're freaking doing this, dude.
Hell yeah.
Holy Toledo. Okay.
For his initiative roll, Finn has 1 success and 1 advantage.
For her initiative, Kel rolled 2 success and 1 advantage.
Arnor has 2 success and 2 advantage.
Sirocco got 1 success, 3 advantage.
Brett has 2 success, 1 advantage.
Kai rolled 2 success, 2 advantage, and 1 triumph.
All right, it will go 4 players, Iris and Areus, another player, the horseman, the last player, Yakumo, and then the bandits. Who's going first?
There's one bandit that's on Aureus, right?
This is correct.
I would like to use challenge on that bandit.
Go for it.
Arnor, already down in the courtyard, seeing Aureus is in trouble, he's going to yell at the bandit, "You are mine!" And he's going to roar and charge in that guy's direction.
You make it to him. Who's next?
Did I successfully close the gate?
That can be done on your turn.
I will use my turn to close the gate.
As Kel cranks it shut, Yakumo's horse gallops right past it, and Yakumo gets up just in time to see it slam shut in front of him.
And then, do I still have any movement?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I'm going to start heading down towards where Arnor and Sirocco are.
Okay, you can make it to them.
Inside the hall, there's more bandits in there.
There are 5 bandits in the hall, yes, that have just been blinded.
Can I ride my horse into there? Or would I have to dismount to get in?
You can ride your horse in, you'll just have to duck.
Well, if that's the case, Sirocco will spur his horse Nasser on and head straight for the hall towards the blinded bandits. And he'll duck through the doorway, not bothering to dismount, and he is going to attack the closest one.
Go for it.
Okay, I rolled 3 successes, and so Sirocco comes in and just, without even stopping, he is just going to very expertly and deftly, as one guy is staggering around trying to gain his bearings, Sirocco will slice his throat clean open, and he drops to the floor.
Nice.
Brett is going to stand up on the wall and just sort of roll his sleeve up so that all of these lovely gentlemen outside the wall can see his blackened arm. And he's going to say to them, I'm trying to roll a deception check here. That's my goal. Hang on, what is he going to say? Why am I so nervous?
I tell you what, I was freaking nervous talking to Yakumo outside the gate. I was like,
Okay, here we go. We're a plague company, gentlemen. Unless you fancy getting the hollow, and I suggest you back off.
So you make a deception roll, and they'll do a contested vigilance, and then Yakumo will also take part in this.
Okay, Brett rolled 1 success and 2 advantage.
The horsemen only got 2 advantage, so they start just instinctively backing away and mumbling to themselves, and you see them making little sigils across their chests. And then as Yakumo gets to his feet and looks at this, he's holding the crossbow wound, and he snaps the shaft, and he says, "You are morons! He's obviously lying! This is not the plague! Attack, you idiots!" But they seem to be in disarray for the moment.
Okay. And then, do I do something with those advantage? Can I pass them forward to someone for something?
Yes, you can.
I will pass 2 forward to the next person in the turn order.
Areus is going to absolutely take that boost as he spins around with this bandit that had been kind of to his back, and he just spins and smashes his elbow into the man's face, and it caves in his nose, and just this spurt of blood, and the guy completely dies.
This is Kung Fu Punch.
Dropped him.
Look at that lovely success on that boost that I gave him.
I really overestimated what these bandits could do.
Yeah.
It's the only reason I used challenge on that guy.
So now the footmen are down to 4, all of whom are inside the keep.
With one crazed horseman.
And Brad, next to you, you see Iris using the little void collar device on her arm, and she'll take a turn readying something.
Okay.
I would like to use one maneuver to aim.
You can't see Yakumo, but you can see the horsemen. Yakumo is just like outside the gate. The horsemen have stepped away from the wall, and you can get a shot off.
And I will. So it's a long range. So 3 difficulty.
And I'm going to give you a boost because you've got a pretty solid perch.
And these guys are in disarray.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, what type of weapons did these guys have? Did they have like swords? Did we see crossbows?
They have short range weapons, looks like swords and maces.
Okay, Kai rolled 3 successes, 1 advantage, and 1 triumph.
Sweet. Killing it with the triumphs,
I
man.
know, man. We don't get that very often.
Your bolt zips from your crossbow, streaks over everyone's heads, like brushes the hair of Bread as it flies past him, and then blows right through one of these horsemen's head and sticks into the gut of the horseman behind him.
That's what I was hoping for.
Woo, that was good. That was good.
And your fingers just like tingle from that recoil. It was like a so highly strung bolt.
Guy's just like, damn, I'm good, you know?
And no one is up there to see her succeeding.
Did she kill the second horseman too, or just...
Yeah, the guy with the gut injury groans and falls off his horse.
Yeah.
Now it is those horsemen's turn, and they are going to just kind of try and steady themselves. This will be now exponentially more difficult thanks to that
Like
little...
so their buddy getting totally domed right before their eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I say that's intimidation.
And then you hear Kai from the parapet say, "Smoked him."
Because this is such a hard check, they try to rally themselves. And with 2 threats and 1 triumph, 2 of those horsemen seem to, get their stuff together. And the other 2 will continue to back away and will actually start beating a hasty retreat across the eastern plain. So 2 more horsemen are gone from the battle.
So Finn, perhaps underestimating exactly how far-reaching that flash would be, does he take any, effect from it? He knew what was coming, so he was, trying to prepare himself to avoid it, but, is there any impact to him?
I'm going to have you roll a cool check, and it's going to be daunting, and I'm going to upgrade it. So I'll be 3 purples, 1 red.
Looks like Finn was not the coolest guy in class.
He's really not. He is not the cool old dude of the bunch. All right. Well,
no.
It's not necessarily a failure. It's not a success. It's 4 threat.
Might as well be a failure.
Gosh.
You take 5 strain.
Take freaking 5 strain.
Oh my god, but
Yeah.
that puts you over your
Oh
threshold for
gosh,
strain.
just by 1.
Oh, because you didn't reset your stupid strain
He didn't rest.
because someone was up all night.
Damn it, Finn.
I know.
Sirocco, you are riding in. You see all these stunned people. You see Finn stumble down the stairway, and he's kind of covering his eyes and whatnot. But contrary to what the others are doing, he is actually now just shaking himself in his head. He's just got his hands in his head, and he's shaking his head back and forth. And his forearms, you notice they're bulging, and they have this purple glow surging through them. And he actually it's weird. He gains an extra about 2 to 3 inches in height, and
What?
his clothes start ripping at all the seams.
Freaking Hulk.
And he just screams, and he is gonna go and try to rip the face off of one of these here bandits.
Go for it.
Are you a monster?
What is happening?
He is on bath salts,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
His strain also goes to 0, and yeah, so he's just doing a straight up unarmed check. against this guy to deal some damage.
That'll be 2 difficulty, and I'll give you 2 advantage because 1, they're blind, and 2, the guy that can barely see you is like, what the fuck?
Can you imagine Sirocco trying to tell the rest of us what we saw, and we all just think he's fucking lying? He's like, Finn turned into a monster, and he tried to rip someone's face off, and we're just like, yeah, whatever.
No, I swear, Finn, he know what he seem. He know what he seem. A big man, big.
Finn, please just gaslight Sirocco for the rest of the campaign.
Do it.
On his unarmed attack roll, Finn got 1 success and 3 advantage.
You want to do a crit? You can do a crit.
Hallelujah. All right. Temporarily lame to this guy, so I'm assuming he doesn't, like, kill him or anything with it, but can I dismember someone?
That's a different thing.
Okay.
You can definitely, like, shatter bones, though.
Sweet. So as Sirocco sees this transformation, Finn goes down on like all fours and he charges at this dude and he slams him into a table and his leg like gets caught on the lower half of it and it just bends over backwards. And Finn stays on top of him and he's gonna go for another attack when
Oh my gosh, you're out of your mind. This is something else.
Remember when you said to me last game that we're more alike than we seem? The fuck we are!
Oh my gosh.
That's his turn.
Holy crap.
Yakumo outside is going to try to rally the horsemen. Oh no, the horsemen are rallied. So he's going to climb the wall.
I just imagine him like a Lord Farquaad kind of type, and it's like, lift me up kind of thing.
No, in my head, he's more like Prince Charming with like the shoulder-length hair and like
Yes.
the pompous attitude.
The pretty
Cherry
boy face.
flavor.
Yakumo only got a failure and a threat, so he'll fall on his
Nice.
butt and suffer a strain
What a loser.
as he's unable to scale the wall.
Yakumo, you failed to realize that we grease our walls regularly.
Out of the 4 footmen in the keep, one of them is pinned under Finn, so the 3 that are able to act and don't have broken legs are recovering from blindness. One was struck down by Sirocco, and the other was killed outside by Areus. The 3 are going to assess their situation, decide it's not worth it, and they are going to run for the... Actually, no, first they're going to do a leadership check. And they failed and got 2 advantage, so they will successfully escape through the cellar and out the postern gate. They just bolt, like full-on sprint. They drop their gear, and they're gone. No more footmen.
Bye.
The one that Finn's on top of is still alive though, right?
Yeah, screaming.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, for that guy.
You mess with the wolves, you get the teeth.
All right, back to the top. It's a player.
If Finn wants to go, it seems natural.
Yeah, Finn would love to. He would love to. He's gonna go for another unarmed attack on this poor soul.
You'll get another boost because he's prone.
Hot dang. All right, 3 success and 3 threat.
With those threat real quick, just because of this situation, it's like the first time it's kind of been revealed here. I'm gonna just dole out 3 strain to you.
Okie
Powers up again.
Finn's a boss fight.
Oh no! That's the last thing we need.
I do not think Finn can be killed.
Sirocco's just screaming in the corner.
Impossible.
Does he get, does he finish this guy off with that, or is he
Yes, absolutely.
After breaking this guy's leg against the table, Finn essentially separates the guy's jaw from his head and just, like, rips it and then sees the others have left and will assert himself upright, not entirely normally, and he's just going to start walking out into the courtyard.
Covered in the blood of this man who just had his jaw
Oh my
ripped
gosh.
off.
Are you still 2 inches taller with bulging purple veins, or are you
Yes.
back to Finn?
Yeah, he is.
And you're just
Yes.
moseying. You're just casually walking out.
I mean, there's a determined feral nature to his movements, but it's not like he's completely gone.
All right, next player.
Amazing. So is everybody gone within the keep?
Yes, the keep is clear.
Outside the keep?
Outside the keep, it's just Yakumo right next to the wall. You don't have advantage, and then the 2 horsemen with him,
Okay.
who you could hit if you wanted to.
Kai would like to go and will prepare her crossbow to hit. How are they positioned? Maybe she could do a twofer again.
No, unfortunately not.
Ah, dang it. Okay. The one that's closer, obviously, is the obvious choice in this case. So she's going to go for that guy and will shoot. Shoot to kill. I rolled 4 successes.
Nice.
Woohoo!
That's another death blow.
I is crushing it.
Your kill count is so high right now.
It really is. It really is.
Kai has killed the most people.
I haven't killed
I
anybody.
killed 6 people so far. That's ASL.
You feel so left out. I'm thirsting for blood.
You add another notch to the stock of your crossbow.
Yeah.
You know what, though? That totally
my
tracks
dagger.
for you, though.
Yeah, it really does.
As that bolt streaks through the air, knocks this horseman off, and he's groaning in the dirt, and his horse will just saunter away.
It's just Yakumo and this one other horseman?
Yeah, Yakumo's on his butt right next to the wall.
Arnor, and not as a turn-taking thing, he will say to Bread, Bread, open the gate. I will deal with our guest.
I think Bread will sort of give Yakumo a look like, yeah, okay, and open the gate.
Is that going to be... That's Bread's turn then.
Yeah, Bread will spend his turn doing that. Is that an action or a maneuver?
For you, both.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm just little.
Just a little guy.
I'm just a little doctor.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll open the gate.
All right, player turn then.
Yeah, Arnor is going to go to the gate and see Yakumo on his behind.
Get him!
What will it be? Come quietly, or will you meet your death?
Oh, would you allow a man to die on his feet at least? Sword point to sword point.
You know what, Yakumo, if you surrender now, perhaps you can be of use to me. We can go visit your camp. What will it be?
I know when I'm beat. And he'll stay down. So Yakumo is out of the order.
And you, horseman?
That bandit is still swinging a mace around.
Would I have enough maneuverability to go over there and, I don't know, make an attack on him?
No, and plus with Yakumo, I feel like that was kind of like a silent check type thing.
I didn't think so. And then Arnor, seeing the other guy is still kind of raring to go, he isn't going to push forward anymore than he is. He'll just have his shield ready to react if anybody tries anything, taking Yakumo at his word.
Seeing Yakumo surrender and seeing this horseman not stand down, Iris will just shoot a glance between Arnor and then this horseman, and she'll look at you and be like, he does not accept surrender?
It seems not. He seems to think he can take us on.
Very well.
Oh.
Iris just twists her hand, and I feel like Arnor and Brett are really the only ones that are going to see this, and Yakumo, of course, as there's just this heat distortion in a circular pattern around this man, and it kind of just, as if there's a bubble, distorts space and then pops, and the man from the waist up is just gone, and his legs slide off, one to each side of the horse, as the horse bucks and runs away.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh. Sick.
Perhaps a little too much, Iris.
And Yakumo is like, I surrender! I surrender!
And walking up behind Iris and hearing Arnor say that, just the blood-covered, hulking mass of now Finn walks up and says to Iris, losing Void in such vicious savagery. Shameful.